Hi, everyone. I'm Linda Jackson from Food Focus, and thanks very much for taking these few minutes on a Monday morning to hear our hashtag Monday motivation message. Hopefully, you've been watching us every Monday as we've come to you to say thank you for our food. Thank you so much for doing all the things that you've been doing since day one of lockdown in order to make sure that there's food on our shelves. Today, I have some very, very special guests, and I can't wait to hear from them. They are students from Tux University, and I actually have four, but I know you can only see three. So we're going to go straight to the guy that you can't see, and that's Emmanuel. Hi, Emmanuel.
Hi, good day, Linda. Hello, everyone. My name is Humbrani Nekujiga, and I'm the guy that you can see from the screen. And I'm from Chakuma in the Limpopo province. I'm working as a food science researcher at the University of Pretoria. My PhD research involves the investigation of food ingredients that may partially replace fat in foods. What you don't know is that when you replace fat in foods, your food changes the way it tastes and the way it feels inside your mouth. So these ingredients that we are trying to develop and investigate will retain some or sensory attributes, such as the mouthfeel, to reduce the caloric intake, which has been linked with obesity and other health-related challenges.
Very good.
And if I don't know if whether the food industry chose me or if I chose the food industry. And to elaborate on this, a few years ago, I made a decision. I think if I can put it in a way, I'll say that that was the dumbest, stupidest, most smart decisions that I ever made. The reason is a few years ago, I had a job which was not in the food industry. And despite the economic challenges, I quit that job to study a food science course. And I think now that decision was the smartest decision because I'm getting to do what I like, and which is to work on food and trying to improve the livelihood. And one of the key goal that I have is the research that I'm making to make a meaningful contribution. And if I were to talk to all the food science to food industries out there, this is a little lyric that I wrote. Okay, it comes as follows. In a world riddled with chaos and uncertainty, public elective heroes emerge and claim the podium, while the food producers lie low and quietly adjust the food sodium. Pandemic or not, true heroes will constantly save you. Food producers have fed and nourished our nation throughout the test of time, even though they don't get to be treated like a dime. Because the bottom line is, not all heroes wear a cape. Have a good week, everyone. Thank you.
Hey, Emmanuel, you're going to make me cry. That's really, really cool. Thank you so much. And I'm glad the food industry found you. And I'm very interested to see, I'm sure you've seen some of the articles linking, many of the serious influence or effects of COVID-19 with comorbidities such as obesity. So the work that you're doing is absolutely critical. And I look forward to seeing it published and, more importantly, actually implemented, in food products. I'm now handing over to the beautiful lady that is with us today. Nzama, over to you.
Thank you so much. My name is Nomzamo Mahano. I'm a second-year master's student at the University of Pretoria. My research focuses on understanding the health and taste attitudes of consumers and how that affects their perception of the sensory properties of gluten-free bread. This is in hope to one day create bakery products using our indigenous crops that we don't have to import. So I chose the food industry, particularly the field of food science, because I'm aware of the power food has to either make or break the economy, as well as the well-being of people. In future, I hope to continue to be involved in research, which is for the greater good of Africa and its people. I also hope to be involved in consumer education activities, particularly when it comes to food and what actually goes into it. A myth buster, if you will.
Absolutely, that sounds great.
Thank you. To the food industry, I would like to say thank you, thank you, thank you for selflessly ensuring that we all have a reliable supply of safe and fresh food to eat. You are all in our thoughts, people in production factories, truck drivers, shelf packers, people in distribution centers, food safety role players, and even those working in the farms. You are all our heroes and heroines. Thank you and have a great week.
Thank you, Nzama. That was great. That was really cool. And consumer research, consumer education, absolutely critical. So you go, girl. You go, girl. John, over to you.
Hello, I'm John Nohane. I'm a second year PhD student at the University of Pretoria. And my research focus is basically on health promoting properties and improved nutrition in native African grains. How I initially got into food science was growing up, I lost my father at the age of 14, and I lost him to heart-related diseases. And when I got into high school, I got to learn that food can be used as a form of a medicine to most of these non-communicable diseases. And that sparked off the interest in food science, which also now speaks to my current research focus that looks at bioactive phenolic compounds that are found in grains native to Africa. My famous quote is from Hippocrates, who said, "Let your food be your medicine." And truly, in these times, food is actually our medicine. It's the core basis of our lives now that we can't go out of our houses, we can't go to work and all. I'm really grateful to the guys in the food industry. I'm grateful to the ladies and the men who are daily and ensuring that we have a constant supply of food. The farm workers everywhere around the country, we are really, really grateful. That's it from me. Do have a great week and keep doing the good work.
Thank you, John. Yeah, I was reading the Stats SA cause of death report for 2017, which is the latest report that was issued just prior to lockdown. And it's very scary to see the number of deaths in South Africa due to non-communicable diseases. And again, all linked to what we're eating and making, so the work that you're doing to help people to make healthy choices is commendable. And again, I wish you success with your studies. Anton, last but not least, take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm Anton Venter. I'm a first-year PhD student at the University of Pretoria. My research is about extracting natural colorants from flowers. So,
okay.
This is because studies have found that synthetic colorants are potential carcinogenic, so they are cancer-causing, and also they have shown to cause hyperactivity in children. So these natural compounds that we extract are called anthocyanins, and they also have health-promoting properties, anti-cancer properties, and antioxidant properties. So the reason I got into food science is because it's a science that you can apply chemistry and microbiology to the food industry and problems in the food industry, and solving those are really exciting. And I hope that my research impacts the food industry as the people of food industry of South Africa are impacting us right now in this pandemic. I would like to thank the food industry, from the managers, the factory workers, the farmers, everyone. Thank you for going out there and continuing to produce high quality foods and to ensure that we are food secure in this time of need. Thank you very much and have a good week.
Thank you, Anton. So I can just go and eat some flowers. That's what you're telling me, hey? No, That's not what I should be doing.
Well,
But
edible flowers, yes.
there we go. Edible flowers. Oh well, guys, I'm fascinated by the projects that we have going on in the country, and I look forward to being able to call you doctor in the very near future. So good luck to all of you with your studies. Thank you so much for being a part of hashtag Monday Motivation and hashtag Thank You for Our Food. And we'll chat soon. Take care. Say goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.